Couples fight over nothing, it's a phenomenon. Research shows 70% of conflicts are unresolved. Relationship conflicts can be frustrating, especially when they're over insignificant issues. But what if these fights are not about the issues themselves, but about something deeper? According to the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, unresolved conflicts can lead to resentment and hurt feelings. Let's explore why couples fight over nothing and how to stop. One reason couples fight over nothing is due to unmet emotional needs. When our emotional needs are not met, we can become irritable and lash out at our partner. For example, if one partner feels unappreciated, they may pick a fight over a minor issue. It's essential to communicate our emotional needs to our partner and work together to meet them. By doing so, we can reduce the likelihood of fights over nothing. In fact, a study found that couples who practice emotional intelligence have fewer conflicts and are more satisfied in their relationship. Another reason couples fight over nothing is due to stress and fatigue. When we're tired or stressed, we can become more prone to conflicts. This is because our brain's stress response is triggered, making us more reactive and less able to think clearly. To avoid fights over nothing due to stress and fatigue, it's crucial to prioritize self-care and take breaks when needed. By taking care of ourselves, we can reduce our stress levels and communicate more effectively with our partner. For instance, taking a walk together or practicing relaxation techniques can help calm our. Couples also fight over nothing due to differences in communication styles. When we have different communication styles, we can misinterpret each other's messages, leading to conflicts. For example, if one partner is more direct and the other is more indirect, they may have trouble understanding each other. To overcome this, it's essential to understand and respect each other's communication styles. By doing so, we can communicate more effectively and avoid misunderstandings that can lead to fights over nothing. A simple way to start is by active listening and asking. Additionally, couples fight over nothing due to a lack of intimacy and connection. When we're not feeling connected to our partner, we can become more prone to conflicts. This is because we're not feeling seen, heard, or understood. To avoid fights over nothing due to a lack of intimacy, it's crucial to prioritize quality time with our partner and engage in activities that promote connection. For example, having a regular date night or practicing gratitude together can help strengthen our bond and reduce conflicts. By making time for each other and nurturing our relationship, the strongest point to consider is that fights over nothing can be an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding in our relationship. By exploring the underlying issues and working through them together, we can build a stronger and more resilient connection with our partner. It's essential to approach these conflicts with empathy, understanding, and an open mind. By doing so, we can turn conflicts into opportunities for growth and strengthen our relationship. Remember, every conflict is a chance to learn and grow together, so let's approach them with courage and an open heart. So, what can you do to stop fighting over nothing in your relationship? Take a moment to reflect on your conflicts and identify the underlying issues. Ask yourself, what am I really fighting about? What are my emotional needs, and how can I communicate them effectively to my partner? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's work together to build stronger and more meaningful relationships. In conclusion, fights over nothing can be a sign of deeper issues in our relationship. By understanding the underlying causes and working together to address them, we can build a stronger and more resilient connection with our partner. Remember, every conflict is an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding. Approach your conflicts with empathy, understanding, and an open mind, and always prioritize communication and connection in your relationship. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.